Everyone, welcome back. Today we begin a new series of a personal finance. Let's fix your finance, assets, liability, and net worth. Why we need a financial baseline. What am I showing you? How to calculate what you earn, what you owe, and what you are worth. Why we are doing this? To stop stressing about money and build a real wealth together. And what's the goal? The goal is to find your true financial starting point beginning today. Assets, definition, and formula. What you own, the good stuff. Assets means what you own. By definition, an asset is anything you own that has real cash value. What's the rule? The two assets put money into our pocket over time. What the formula? Total assets equal cash plus investment plus physical property. This is a data asset structure in image. We have three sections: investment 50%, property value 30%, and cash liquidity 20%. Assets: when and why to use. Why I want you to track this. When to check it. We will look at this together once a month. After for each month, you must check your assets. Why it's matter to us. It shows if your money is growing or just sitting there losing value. For example, if you make deposit in the bank, your money is not used, but losing in the time because of inflation, because of other things. What is the benefit? Having a high asset gave you a total freedom and a safety net if things go wrong. I can take an example. If you have your asset in a month, and then in the middle of the new month, there is one thing you must spend the money. In that time, you already know how is your asset, so you can calculate your needing depending your assets. This is a graph showing a 5-year strategy assets growth. Make this advice for growing your assets. Look for each month your assets. Assets, theoretical and real world example. Let's see it. In this slide, I show you my asset and your asset. I take an example and let's break it. In the math to recall, I have a saving $5,000 plus $10,000 in my crypto stock. My total asset is $15,000. In the real case, you have you have $2,000 in your bank account and a used car worth $8,000. Our total assets start line is exactly $10,000. What is the warning? Do not count your clothes or your phone. They lose value too fastly. Why we speak about your investment or your saving account or your cash or your great great things like a case and other things like a house because this is valuable. But the clothes, the phone is not valuable because after 1 week your clothes can destruct. Your phone can losing, but your car, your house is a real thing. So you can evaluate it like your assets. See the graph, the image in the slide. Let's see about liabilities. What you owe, the heavy stuff. By definition, liability is any money you owe to someone else. The rule, liability take money out of your pockets every single month. What is the formula? Total liability equal short-term debt plus long-term debts. This is a few image showing a kind of liability. Credit card, student loan, car loan, etc. Much more. House loan. When and why to use liability? Why we need to stop the bleeding? When to check it? Every time you receive your paycheck. Why it matter to us? High debt kill your budget and causes massive stress. What's the goal of it? Knowing this number help us create a plan to destroy your debt first. Like in this image, in French, how to reduce your debts. To have a really plan to kill your liability. Theoretical and real-world example of liability. Facing the reality of debts. In the math breakdown, 3,000 in my credit cards plus 12,000 in my student loan. So I have 15,000 total of liability I must pay. In your real case, if you take a real case, you have 4,000 balance on your Visa card and 1,000 left on a store credit line. So you have 5,000 liability. The reality, you are paying 200 a month just in interest. That money is disappearing forever. Even you have a paycheck, 4,000 by a month in your Visa card, but you loan the Visa card, so you must pay the loan of Visa card monthly. This is like your liability monthly. This money is disappear forever for you. See the image, like same financial journey. The net worth definition and formula. After we see the assets, the liability, now the net worth. Your true financial health score. By definition, net worth is the ultimate number. It is how you are financially when you trip everything else away. The golden equations. Net worth, total assets minus total liability. What is the lesson we can take on it? You can look rich with an expensive car, but have a terrible net worth if the car is entirely financed. See in the image the asset, liability, and the net worth. Why we take an example like a rich man. He had a look course, but the price of a good look course like a Ferrari is around of a million. So if the assets of the rich man is down the 1 million, so his net worth is bad. But the rich man use a debt technique to have a good net worth. We learn this in the new chapter, but for now, let's take some example. Theoretical and real-world example about net worth. Let's calculate your number. The financial calculation. After calculation, we have 5,000 net worth. What this means? Your true financial value today is exactly $5,000. What can my feedback to give you? It is positive, which it's great. Now your goal is to make this number jump to 10,000 next years. Example of image showing about net worth and liability and total assets. See, the assets is the sum of liability and the net worth. I changed the example, the formula. How to get a lot of it. Let's take an expert advice. We must have a plan for us. How we win the game? Step 1. Stop using credit card for the things we cannot afford in cash. Second, update this sample sheet together every 3 months. You must have a 3 months plan assets and liability to see your net worth. Third, focus 100% on building assets that pay us back. Let's open Excel right now and type in your real number. Don't hesitate. Take your time and create your own Excel to have your real asset, your liability, and you can take a great plan to upper your net worth. That's it for today. Thank you very much. And don't hesitate if you have a question, write in the comments. See you soon, guys.